winners talking.
Okay.
Even
On the
though
show,
your
it's
socials-
Louise Hibbert, and my socials Hibbert Louise.
Oh, you're gonna make sure you're just making sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slap it in there. Making sure no one
Slap it in there, Rex. Make sure that goes.
Yeah, no, that's kind of
underneath.
thing. Yeah. Anyway, special guest in the building, Doug. Today we've had a lot of guys in lately.
Yes.
So it was time to
Time to mix it up a little bit.
Get
Come on, blend it out.
some more
There's some
feminine
estrogen
energy
up
in
in the
there.
place.
Yeah, I need the estrogen. You know what? Yeah, Kelly knows.
Some
I thought
pretty
needed some more
faces.
the femininity, some the soft, the gentle touch inside the building.
Yeah.
So today our special guests we've got one of the elites, one of the UK originals as far as this R&B garage.
Yes.
A real representative, we're fans in here,
Yes.
I told you this at the gala. You won't remember, I saw you at the gala and I told you this,
This is what I'm
I pulled you
saying.
aside at the gala, I said, listen,
Yeah.
big fans.
What were you wearing?
We was
sharp,
sharp.
Was it
He had a blazer
Sharp.
on.
Was you in
It wasn't
orange?
orange, it was like a off-white kind of
Yeah, it was
linen
off-white,
suit.
but yeah,
Off-white
linen,
linen
yeah,
suit.
yeah.
Shades and that.
Yeah, shades. We
'Cause I
was
on a low-
representing.
I
We
was
was
on a low-key
representing
one.
still.
Doug was in a
I was
floral
in
joint.
floral denim on denim.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Different.
I broke the mold, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Broke the mold. Everyone.
No.
But yeah, it's good to have you both here, and of course my friend, my long-time friend,
Yeah.
Louise Hibbert, turned reality star now. My long-time friend turned
I
reality star.
stumbled
Louise
into it, to
Hibbert.
be quite honest with you. He asked me to do it at the beginning, and I said no, because it's not really me, to be honest with you. Like, obviously, the girls in the show are all trying to either promote something or are in the industry, and I'm definitely not. So
You are in an industry.
I'm in an industry, but it's not, social media or out there like that. So I was like, no, it's not me. And then I done a cameo on it. I was just doing a viewing of a club, and then the money behind it was down, and we ended up having a night out, and he was like, no, you've got to be in it. And then, so I stumbled into it, and it's been fun.
Yeah.
It has been fun. There's been a bit of drama along the way, but do you know what? The other side of it now, we all get on really, really well.
Yes, we do. We're a proper
So was it all like tense before at the start? Was it all
There's still tension with
diva?
certain
You have
members.
diva behaviour going on, yeah?
With some people more than others,
Yes.
certainly.
But ultimately, we actually all get on really well, and it's
That's
really
good
nice
to know.
actually.
That's
It
great
is
to hear.
nice. We're going on holiday later on this year.
Dope,
Yeah.
You and Kelly, or you, Kelly and others?
Me, Kelly, and others.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do
Not
you-
the others in the show.
Okay. Have you two been friends for a long time?
No, from the show.
From the show, that's how you became friends?
Yeah.
And then to hit it off like that, yeah?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
come on.
I feel like Kelly, out of everyone on the show, is like the sweetest.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Very welcoming, and she's does like mummy role in a way. Do you know what I mean? She's just so cool. So there was at points I was in beef with some of the girls, and she kind of ironed it out.
Yeah.
There was a lot of drama behind the scenes.
Oh, serious?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we were just getting to the introduction stage.
Okay,
Louise.
sorry.
I see you still talk for Great Britain. Nothing's changed.
ready
Nothing's
to
changed. Nothing's changed. All I said was reality star, and I got a full monologue. But I love to hear it though. Anyway, I love to hear it.
Okay,
Kelly's in the building. Round of applause for the way they look. Normal.
Thank you.
Normal. Looking great. I'm liking the boots. I'm
I
liking
am
the
going.
footwear.
Can I just say disclaimer? I am going to work. So
Where do you work?
I'm a bit overdressed. I'm going to work.
Okay, yeah, you look very glam.
Thank
very,
you,
very glam.
thank
And I appreciate the effort made. Doug
Thank
appreciates it. All the guys appreciate the effort made.
Thank you.
Nikos was especially excited when I said Kelly LaRock was coming today.
Thank
He's
you.
been moving anxious. He kicked out the plug 3 times.
Yeah. He's been moving scatty.
He kicked out the plug 3 times. I'm saying there's a little tension. Because yesterday,
I'm honoured.
a man
Thank
said
you.
Kelly.
That's nice.
Normally you don't even wear the headphones, but Tuesday you wanted to hear your voice up closer and personal. You put
Yeah,
the
extra yard, because he was like, what, Kelly? I said it yesterday, he was like, Kelly LaRock, you know. Kelly LaRock. I said, yeah, Kelly LaRock.
Yeah,
He said, how did that one come together?
I'll stop gassing me.
No.
Kelly, you're big in the
you
game, though.
deserve it.
Thank
You're
you.
big in the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Got tunes still playing now.
Thank
Certain
you.
people that started or in the career at the time that you've been in, they ain't got no rhythms playing. So you know what I'm saying. You still got
I'm
DJs
very
spinning your
blessed.
tunes
I'm
and
very
playing your
fortunate,
thing. You know what I mean?
and I'm so grateful.
The
for
test
it.
of time.
Yeah.
Thank
As soon as
you.
you said that, I was
Time,
like,
you look-
what, Kelly? What? You know what I'm saying? Started
What,
singing one tune.
started skanking in the corner. Sing the tune, though. What
I'm
tune was it
not
again?
singing it again.
Come on.
Shy.
shy now, innit?
Do you know what's so funny? Like, I swear, every week I get videos of drunken people sending my song to me, like singing it in a club. It's hilarious.
Which song mainly?
My Love Most.
That's what Doug was singing and skanking a minute ago.
Big tune though.
Big tune.
Like when you think, when did you record that? How long ago was it?
1999.
See what I'm saying? And it's still spinning now.
See what I'm
we
trying to say?
25 years on, and it's still going mad. You know what I mean? It's dope, man.
No, you're to get your props, praises, and admiration, adulation, all of the above.
Thank you.
You understand? And that's for you, my long-term friend. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute still.
It really has.
I know. I've been due to catch up with you. I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you doing well as well.
Yeah.
Very happy to see you doing well. How's everything? Life's good?
Everything's going good. Everything's really good at the moment. Obviously, back to the show. In the show, you see me at quite a low point or coming back. And yeah, just progressing, you know, working hard, trying to be the best version of myself. Yeah, it's all good.
That's good. You come
and have a little bit of fun along the way.
That's it.
What do you mean I've come a long way? What are you going to say now? Come on.
You come a long way.
What do you mean?
Have you triggered her?
Wait.
Triggered her, ain't you?
You come a long way.
That was a real jump, innit?
No, you know what?
Jumped out there. Come a long way. Carry on. Go on, say what you're going to say.
Yeah. So, okay, Jay, I remember being out in Lewisham and I was in a like a bar type situation, and I remember I saw you and I thought, oh, like, you know, like your first type of crush situation. He was.
Yeah.
By the end of the night, there were chairs flying around and all sorts. You'd kicked off in there, and then when I worked out who was in it, it was you. And then I think even
She
after
fancied you even more.
that's what I was going to
boy,
say.
That's a bit of violence to get the
In a
heart
bar.
racing, you know what I mean?
So that was our first meeting.
What, Lucian Yates back in the day?
No, it wasn't Yates.
It was another bar. Is it the one with the upstairs and the downstairs?
Yes.
Yeah,
and he was in there causing trouble.
What was that one
I
called?
think I remember that.
The one that's still there, and it's got like a big mural on the outside. That one.
I can't remember.
I don't know.
Next to the club where we did the closing party.
No.
Oh, it looks like a pub, and then it's got like a painting.
Yeah.
It looks like a
No.
netherworld coming through.
No, not there.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
Central
yeah.
Lewisham.
I think I remember the time still. It was me and B, right?
Yes.
I remember the incident still.
Yeah. You
Things
had on a
happen.
blue Averex jacket. Can you imagine that?
She remembers every night.
I love that one, isn't it?
Oh no.
Let them know. It's not just.
She remembers everything.
Everything. You're remembering the details well. No, I've known you for a long time, and that's why I say I'm proud. I'm proud of everything you do. It's been a very long time. You've always been good people, man. We've always gotten really well.
Yeah.
And I love to see the link up between you two as well, and it's just great to see. My Love was when 1990. What?
9.
But you've been active. First deal, what? Jetstar.
Yes.
1995.
Yes, you did your homework.
I do my thing in it.
Alright.
That's how long you've been at it as far as signed up and stuff. That's why I say, like, I believe when I look at you and see everything you've done, I think it's so great that you've gone through decades, you've passed the test of time.
Oh, thank you.
And you're still here doing
Thank
great
you.
work.
And maintaining the relevancy. Like,
You know what's mad? It's like when I started out, I guess everyone kind of has that dream to be like this superstar. You know, like I would say Beyonce is like kind of the epitome of that. And I didn't achieve that, but what I achieved is much better because 3 decades in, I'm still here. I'm still doing what I love. I make good money. I have a good life. What more could I ask for? And I can actually live my life.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm not packed everywhere I go, and
You've
I
got a
don't
level of
have
freedom.
crazy people. I do have crazy people messaging me, but not as many as Beyonce
yeah.
has. Do you know what I mean?
The whole thing about it is that you can still blend, like you can still.
Yeah, I can go where I want to go, do what I want to
do.
Yeah. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just really honoured and just really grateful and just really humbled that I'm still here doing this thing. And we did Royal Albert Hall on Friday.
Yes.
And it just was epic, epic.
What was the case? When you say what was
So we did Garage Classical. So Spooning is thing. I do a few orchestra things.
Yeah,
I do the drum and bass one with my brain. I can't drink. I do the drum and bass one, and I with Fabio and Groove Rider, and then I also do House and Garage Orchestra, and I do Garage Classical with Spoonie. So we did it at the Royal Albert Hall on Friday. So it's loads of different garage acts.
And that must have been wavy.
Yeah.
It was like. I think last time we did it, they had seats in the middle. This year they just had standing, and it was a rammer jammer from the front to the back, and then all the way up to the ceiling, because you know they've got boxes.
Yeah.
All that, and it's in the round as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
people
Royal
are like,
Albert Hall, when you're in there, it's a
you
grand-
come out
it's a
and the
grand
people are like,
venue,
it was mad, and they were all singing my song in unison. It was just so beautiful.
Yeah.
It was
See,
just magic.
Garage, the impact of garage, you know, and the longevity this had is amazing. Like I was watching Harvey the other day on stage.
Did he take his top off? He always takes his top off.
Was off. I don't even know if he puts it on.
We have a running joke about that.
His jacket was bust open from the
Yeah,
first.
no. Big up Harvey, man.
Come
That's family.
Big up
him
Harvey.
every
Yeah.
time.
And the thing, I love them all. Like they're all like my brothers and cousins
Yeah,
and
it's-
uncles.
it's-
Like I love them all. Yeah.
The impact that all of you lot had in that era, like it lives on, and because it was so impactful. Like anything, it's like you can have a Bob Marley era, you can have this. The garage era gripped a whole generation in it, and as we grow older, we're still gonna know.
It's because it was ours as well.
And the younger generation know it as
Now
well.
they're catching up.
My daughter knows some of the songs.
Yeah.
You know that we.
But that's
were
your
going
education
out.
as well. That's you educating
Yeah.
her. The same way like
But
I knew about Luther Vandross and stuff like that
I
growing
feel like
up.
the DJs never let it die. You know, like some DJs, they move on, they move
Yeah.
But I feel like there's been like you say, the Spoonies, all these DJs that have just kept banging on the Garage Nations, kept
But
doing
you know what
the
it is as well?
events
It's a feel good music, and,
Yeah,
and it's a
very.
nostalgia music.
Yes.
And obviously, I perform like most weekends, and literally, I see people just transported back in time. I see it in their face, and they tell me as well. Oh, okay, oh, it's my fucking song. Sorry, can I swear?
Yeah, no, you can swear.
Yeah, no, but I get that. Like, oh, it's the first holiday I went to Mali out with the girls, and like I am taking people on time, like time machine missions. Like they're just like going back in time, and you just see it in their eyes. And so it's for me again, it's an honor to give that to them.
Yeah,
you
Garage
know.
was a good time.
No, it's a great time.
It was a great time. The raving scene was just different then. It was just
Yeah.
And when you say every weekend, I can imagine every weekend something's going.
Most
or
weekends.
Many
I
weekends.
work most weekends, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to say that from I started to I ended that I didn't have hard times. Of course I did.
Yeah.
I signed on and off for 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, no,
That was
listen,
fun.
But listen, it's real life though. Sometimes you have
It's
to
real
go
life.
backwards to
It's
go
real
forward,
life.
isn't it?
Yes,
Like,
yeah,
that's life, innit?
And that's why I also think it's important to say that as well, because I feel like, you know, I actually should have signed on a lot sooner than I did, but I was too proud. And then I used all my money up, and then I was like, now you still got to sign on anyway. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
But it's mad because then, you know, when you sign on for a certain amount of time, they send you to Job Club, which is just, ugh. And then I remember I was in Job Club, and then this woman came and she went, oh my God. She goes, are you here to give us a talk? And I went, and I went, no, I'm in Job Club. And then in the lunch break, she was on the phone going, you never guess who's in Job Club. Yeah.
So
But that's how it goes. Do you know what I mean?
Live.
Yeah.
What was that at the time? Yeah. So when was this? Is this when the Polydor deal was going wrong, or was it after that?
Oh, after that. So to be fair, after that, I was still quite famous at the time, so I was still working quite a lot. So this probably was about maybe 10 years ago, maybe.
Yeah. Were you a Kele fan, Louise?
Yeah, absolutely. I
But
mean,
did
I
you, was
feel
you a
like
fan of the song?
Yeah, was you a
Yeah.
fan of the song, or was you? Did you
Because
really
some
have
people
the
know the
deeper
song, but they
knowledge
don't know
of,
me.
Yeah, did you know about Kele properly? Like know about the other joints? You know, the one with Red Rat and all them kind of joints.
no,
Did you know
not
about
all
them
of
things?
them. I'm not going to lie. And since knowing her, I've found that there's been a few other tunes that she's been on that I didn't even realise it was Kele that's been on.
Big artist. Your brethren's a big
Yeah.
artist, man. Brethren's
Like
a big-
Romeo. Romeo you're talking about.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realise that was you.
Yeah. A lot of people didn't realise that was me.
tunes.
Yeah, you've done a lot. A lot.
I've released loads of stuff, but obviously not everything hits. Do you know what I mean? But if you
Yeah.
go into the archives, I've
Yeah,
released loads
dive
of
in there. The
stuff.
catalogue's long. Yeah, come
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, Spotify do a little Kele Lyric Radio now, and I'm like, oh, Spotify.
As they should.
Yeah,
Dug a
come
few
on.
bits out.
As they
Yeah.
should. You'll be surprised. The best could still be yet to come, you know. You'd be surprised.
Well, I've got a new album coming
True.
actually.
Talk to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So I'm promoting that at the moment. It's like a full like live experience. So with a live band and everything. I've got horns, trumpet. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, this is nice. Switching lanes slightly to have something to involve you both in. This week, I spoke on the gram. I said about the females and the cooking thing. I said, you know,
What did you
sorry.
say?
Controversial.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, I said like I believe a woman should be able to cook. I'm a great believer in it, especially if you're a man. That you're doing your part. You're doing all the necessaries. I think a woman should be able to cook. You know, whatever it is. Could be carbonara Claire. Could be curry goat Corinne. Curry mutton Maxine. But I think a woman should be able to
Lasagna
cook.
Louise.
Lasagna Louise. Yourself involved. Lasagna Louise. Is that still the level, or what we doing?
No, I can cook. So keep going because we're gonna go
Okay,
get into
that's
this
what I'm
a
saying,
little bit
before we
more
get into
because
this now.
I saw it, I liked it,
I saw this.
I laughed at it.
I saw that.
Yes.
I don't remember too many dishes coming from your direction. But we're gonna get to it. Because I'm sure you were young then, and by now you're chefing properly. But I know you can cook from. I've seen things you talking on. You know you can cook, and you were raised quite traditionally.
I was.
Your mum made you cook.
My mum was
Talk to me.
very
What's your
strict.
perspective on these things, ladies? Both.
I mean, my mum taught me to sew when I was 12. My mum used to make me and my sisters cook. My cooking day was Wednesdays and Sundays. So I would start the Sunday dinner, she would finish it, but that's like rice and peas, we're talking curry, we're talking everything. So,
Jeez.
and my mum was big on cleaning. So I believe a woman should be able to sew, clean and cook. I'm sorry, I just do it. Like traditionally, back in the day,
You're a spanner in the works. I'm going to scramble for that.
No, even if
I don't know what the fuck.
even if it's a little hand sewing.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you've got a little hole in your pants or your man's got a hole in his socks, he doesn't
Yes.
have to go to work with holes in his socks. You just
I
get a little,
agree.
do you know what I mean?
You
It
look
doesn't
at
have to be
needle
like,
and
you don't have
thread,
to be a clothes designer and make something from scratch, which I can do. But you don't have to be that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I do think a woman should be able to cook. I think a man should be able to cook.
Absolutely,
and clean too.
100%.
But yeah, I'm a bit traditional in that respect.
I like it. I like it. Go on, Lou. What's your perspective? Here?
Okay, so I absolutely agree. But what he didn't explain is the post in its entirety. So what what came out in that post was, a woman needs to know that, or you need to know that when you get in at 2 a.m. in the
That's
morning.
not what I said. If you're going to be accurate,
I know.
don't try and change it now to suit your narrative.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
because
I'll
I did get some rebuttals with that one.
So-
yeah, but
I
I'll
think
explain
what
that
Kel-
to you. But hey, what I said was,
Yeah.
so you don't misquote
You're going
me.
to say it verbatim.
Verbatim.
Yeah.
Alright, go
So
on.
this is
What I said was, I said all the preamble, then I said, I don't want to turn to you at 2 a.m. and say, I'm hungry, and you just look back at me and say, yeah, me too. Then there's silence. Now, when I'm talking at 2 a.m, obviously I'm talking on a normal day. We could have been out, we could have been doing whatever till 2 a.m. And
Oh, now my face has gone funny now. You said 2 a.m.
No, but listen, the context of 2 a.m. was...
Carry on,
Thank
as
you,
you
let's stick to this. Context of 2 a.m. was, aside from that big chefing, it's just, at 2 a.m, when we turn to each other and say we're hungry, I don't want you to tell me cheese on toast. And
That's
all I've
what
got
you
in the
said.
fridge. That's what I said. Oh, I've got cheese on toast. I said, what's in your fridge is important. You understand? You could turn around at 2 a.m. and
no
give
one's
me...
cooking
so what kind of-
curry
what
at
kind
2
of
in the
meal-
morning.
No, but this is what I'm saying.
I'm offering you beans
What kind of
on
meal you
toast.
looking at for it too?
At 2 a.m, that's why I said it was about the fridge. Because at 2 a.m, if the fridge is right, you could just be like, yeah, I've got some prawns in there. You can have that with toast. The prawns are fresh prawns.
just not cheese.
There has to be options.
Do you know what? I like beans and cheese on toast. I'm alright with that.
I want other options as well.
Because
Just
you
to-
see,
I
like,
don't
if you
want
go
the
out
one dead option.
raving and I don't want to have McDonald's because I think it's bad for you, I'll go home and have toast. That's my thing. 'Cause I'm
Toast can work.
And I have wholemeal toast. It's like a bit healthier. Have a bit of cheese on it if you want and some beans, and it's good.
I would like options. I would like the fridge.
I
to
kind
have
of, you know what? I
Okay.
can't
I've got
agree
stuff
with
in
you.
the
Yeah, I would like
freezer.
options.
Because you know what? If, like,
stuff in the
see
freezer.
me, because I can cook,
Yeah.
and I can whip it up in the
Yeah.
kitchen.
Chefing, same
at
here.
2 a.m, she
Chefing.
tell me you're hungry and I'm feeling right. I'm all due to whip up a pasta.
Come on,
I'm
talk
all
to
due
them,
to
though.
with like sauces. I'm all due to get because
I have, like,
I know I
things
can
in the
make
freezer.
quick. You know, like 15-minute meals.
Yeah.
I know I've got what's the word? Like a plethora of
Talk to
15-minute meals
Plethora.
in my mind that I could whip up. Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like if I'm with someone and with 2 a.m.
thing.
and I'm not feeling like I should cook it up and whip it up. I'm
Basically,
expecting that
look,
in
let's
return.
keep it real. A man just blew your back out. Now I'm just.
Yeah,
Now we're hungry.
My face is screwed up even more now.
So,
It's screwing my back out.
No,
Then I'm tired.
I'm better get Uber Eats out.
No, it's too late.
Right, get on your
true.
phone and get
I'm
Uber
not
Eats.
doing it. But at least I want to know there's options.
Yeah.
That was the
I know what you're
fridge.
saying.
The fridge needs to have something going
Not
on
the
with
fridge,
it.
it's
But
the
the fi-
freezer.
It's
Okay, what's in
you're
the freezer?
changing.
So in the freezer, there's like lamb, there's curry chicken,
Yeah.
there's maybe some rice and peas. It's
There's a-
frozen though.
there's a defrosting.
But how are we getting to that then?
I don't
It's
have a
frozen.
microwave. I don't believe in microwave.
So
How-
in the
so
pot.
that's how we do
You
it.
gotta put it in the pot.
Put it in the air fryer, but that's a 20-minute
Frozen.
thing at
Oh,
least.
that's all right. 20 minutes is fine. What are you
That's the
saying
way
now?
you-
Because you've been trying to swerve the topic now. Go ahead.
I'm absolutely not trying to swerve the topic, but one of the things that I feel like in that Instagram post, and it was like you mentioned in there about a woman working as well, and I'm like, okay, I agree. Like women should be able to cook.
I
And
said a woman should have a work ethic.
a work ethic.
Full stop. It's separate to the
I
cooking.
think the issue now is that women work really hard. Like we go to work, we work long hours.
Absolutely.
The issue is when men think that then we can come home every single night, cook, clean, do absolutely everything, and they're not
Absolutely
pulling their
not.
weight too. I think if a man wants a woman to be doing absolutely everything indoors, at least let me work part-time or something, support me
Absolutely.
financially. But I can cook. I have to cook. I have a daughter. I cook all the time. So if you went into my fridge, I tend to like batch cook. So I'll cook on a Sunday. I'll make sure I cook up enough food for her on a Monday and a Tuesday. Wednesday I'm at work, or not at work, or don't work from the office. So I'll cook again then. So when you open my fridge, there's food in my fridge. Don't worry about that. But it was the rest of the message that Instagram.
What, do you want to ask me specific questions?
There was hidden subliminals.
You want to
Lost
ask
me at blow the back out. When he said blow the back out, I was like,
specific questions about the message, so I can break it down. Do you want to ask a specific question, like where I was going? Because I think what it is with me, because I can talk quickly, so I'm covering a lot in the one space. So when I'm saying a woman should have a work ethic, these are separate entities. You know my thing. I believe a man's role is to try and put a woman in a position where she doesn't have to work unless she wants to. But for me to want to do that with you in the first place, first I'm going to want to know you've had a work ethic for me to want to do that for you. Because otherwise, do you see what I'm saying? Or otherwise you're just going to be taking on some scrag that ain't got no work ethic. And do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So before we get to that, first I'd like to know you've got a work ethic.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Otherwise it's just like I said before, they're just there with their hand out and their mouth open.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
but
saying?
he's going to blow your back out and then he's going to cook.
No, he ain't gonna be blowing up my back. Let's get that.
His
The way
woman's
you pointed
back.
at me, and that's you understand. So let's be crystal clear. But anyway, but I'm the same, to be honest. Like, if I know it's there and whatever, now it's time to eat, and if I feel to just get up and chef side, I might be like, yeah, I'm gonna get something. Then I'll go and do that. But in my experience, a lot of the time, some women at times will be like, you know what, if I'm hungry, you're hungry, they might be like, you know what, I've got this in the fridge, you want this quickly. And it could be the simplest of things. I just think there should be some options. The point was, don't just have cheese and bread. There's some women that just have cheese and bread in their fridge, you know?
Do that. I mean,
Of course there are.
I was at
You would be
Kelly's
surprised.
last week.
Yeah,
she definitely hasn't.
Oh, of
When I
course
opened
you
her
ladies
fridge,
wouldn't.
I was like,
But I'm
wow.
very strict with my diet, so there might not be a plethora of things in the fridge. The freezer
the
will have
freezer's lit.
stuff.
The freezer's
but
lit.
I eat lots of fruit. Do you know what I mean? Lots of
we can see
salads,
this,
lots
we
of
can see that.
vegetables.
Can see
So
that.
I could
Can
still
see that.
rustle something up, but
Can see
no,
that.
I don't. I'm gonna be honest. If you go in my fridge now, there's pomegranate, strawberries.
But I'm with that though.
blueberries,
That's
yogurt.
fine. That's fine. We're with
Okay,
that.
I can make you a banging fruit salad.
I'll take that.
Yeah, at 2 o'clock.
That's a win. That's a win to me.
Yes.
That is a fruit salad a win.
That's a big win.
That's a win.
My fruit salad is
With some Greek yogurt.
Talk to me.
Greek yogurt,
right,
and then
then.
I put seeds on it, and then I put cinnamon.
All right, there you go. All right, Lou, go on. What are you getting for man now? Go on, quick. What are you
What
getting?
am I what?
What are you getting? Fruit salad we come to. What are you getting
Oh my
now?
gosh, there'll be something
On the
in the
spot.
fridge that you can get for yourself. That's bad, isn't it?
What? See? See?
I know. Maybe that's why I'm single.
See?
It's not why you're
Shit.
single.
It's not why you're single. It's not why you're single. It's not why you're single. I understand. You covered yourself early. I know you from long. Career woman, innit? That's where it's
Yeah.
at. You work very hard. Let's be clear. Louise works very hard. She does well. She's a grafter from long time. You know. I feel that I take a little credit in some of that. I used to give her some motivational speeches when she I did. I'm lying though. You're not laughing. I'm serious. I used to talk to her. You know, when everyone else is just on their own agendas, I'd be more like trying to,
Coaching.
yeah.
Yeah.
Coach-
No,
Coach
seriously.
No, seriously, no joke.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
That's why I really.
It was always positive.
Yeah,
always. We'd
That's-
always.
that's-
Yeah.
That's the time. Sometimes it could almost cause some trouble, though. Do you remember? You used to have someone used to say to them, "My friend wouldn't do it like this." Do you remember? When you told me, I was like, "You can't say that to him." You don't remember, do you?
No.
See,
She's
dating
Good.
someone and then she
yeah,
used
she used to
you
say
as
to
an
them.
example.
You don't remember, but I remember. I remember all these.
Of a good
That's
man.
the worst.
She used to say, not in a bad way.
That's the worst thing you can do in a relationship.
Not in a
I
bad
know,
way.
I know. It's
Not
like
in a
I
bad-
mentioned
Mention
Lyndon.
another man and be like, you know what, my brethren.
You always go
do
back,
that.
Lyndon.
Yeah, but not in a
I
bad
still
way
say that
because
now.
our relationship,
Yeah.
our
But
relationship,
Lyndon
because our
is
relationship was
amazing.
so
Yeah, it's
good.
good.
Because our relationship was so good, as we had such a good friendship, she would do it just like that, and then I said to her, "No, you can't say it to me." She's like, "Oh, really?" And then you didn't say it to him no more. But you used to say to me, "You say, yeah." I said to him, "Yeah, he wouldn't do it like this. What are you doing?"
Yeah, that does ring bells. I
What are you
can't
doing?
remember it.
Don't
Yeah.
do it like that.
And men have very fragile
It's egos. Yeah, fragile egos.
Yes.
But one thing with Louise has always been a very straight talker, very honest, very pure, very, very pure person. That's why I think I've always liked about you, very pure. So you kind of
Thank
just say it
you.
how it is. That's why when I see the good things happening for you, I'm very happy. Like your show that's going on right now. So let's talk about this now for a little while now. The show, there's no...
Have you watched the show?
I watched the first one. All right, let's take a moment, pay some bills. Shout out Manscaped, the good folks at Manscaped. The 5.0 is out now. It's a level up.
Come on.
The blades are blading.
Blades are blading.
You're even less likely to cut yourself. I didn't have no problems with that anyway, but now it's even more streamlined. You're getting even closer.
Manscape is manscaping.
That's what I'm saying. You're getting even closer, trimming whatever. You got the beard, the full beard kit, the hair thing. And the beard kit separate from the hair one, right?
Yeah, the beard kit separate from the hair thing.
Yeah, the hair thing.
The levels are raised up because they got the beard thing where it's got the little adjustable thing. Get the levels. And I actually, when I got it, I said, I'm gonna test it out before I go barbers. Let me test it out. Do my beard, and it kind of trimmed my beard down nice. I just shape, and then I used the other thing just to shape it up. I said, boy, I ain't got barbers today.
Come on, 20% discount when you use the code winners. Free shipping as well. All the man them have got theirs. I know everyone's happy. Nicky, you happy with what's going on with the Manscaped thing?
Boy, best purchase out of the book.
Even though I gave it to you for free, I understand. But yeah, big up for that. Bet your purchase. Talk to me about it. How did he manage to convince you and you to be involved?
It was actually mad. It was a similar scenario to Lou's, where he said, I'm doing the show, and I want to get you in as a consultant. He wanted me to come in and consult with Marshall and Mel. And I was like, no, I want to fucking be in it. Yeah. And then he was like, oh, but Kele, how are you going to be interested? That's what he said to me. I was like, how can you say something like that to me? And then I did a little bit with my friend in High Life, Irene Agbonteng, who's amazing. And her storyline in there, she was harvesting her eggs. And they didn't really go into it. Like, I was there when they filmed it, and they filmed so much footage, but when they came to the final edit, they just didn't show it. Yeah. And I said, they really missed a trick here because, again, just kind of like business women, just kind of been on their grind, been on their hustle, and then lo and behold, you're like, shit, I'm in my 40s, I don't have a husband, I don't have kids, what am I doing out here? And they really missed that because there's a huge audience, And so I said to Andy, I want to go down that route. I want to show the path that I'm on in regards to my fertility, not having a child, and that's how we got into the sperm donor thing. And in the first episode, I joined an agency for co-parenting sperm donors. So it'd be like people that want kids and want to play a part in their lives. So you don't just buy the sperm and use it. It's someone that, I know. It is a thing.
So no one's watched the show then?
If I knew it was coming, I would have watched it.
Would you? Well, I mean, it's on Amazon Prime now, by the way.
It's on Amazon.
Yes.
I think it's out next week on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, next week on Amazon.
Thank you. But it's on YouTube.
You don't. Please don't tell you, I don't barely watch anything.
But
if you put No Housewives in, it just comes straight up on YouTube. And we're also on London Live every Sunday.
Every Sunday at 10 o'clock.
And I'm from it, come on, Lou was like, my show's coming. I was like, yeah, we're going to get you on. Timing. When I hit you up, was you surprised to hear from me to say?
Yeah, it was like 2 days ago, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, first of all, you text the wrong Louise.
Let's not go into all of that.
And then we weren't sure, but...
You're doing too much.
All right.
Anyway, carry on.
Let me get the champagne then.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So...
You're the only one that counts.
Always been good with words, haven't you?
Yeah, better believe it.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. Because you did say to me,
You did. Like 3 separate shows going on right now. Like there's bare, like man trying to play catch up, bare subliminals. I'm like this. 1 minute I'm like this. I'm like this.
Just get married already. Just get married.
Carry on.
Can I just have fruit juice, please?
Yeah, get some.
Because I've got to drive and go to work. Thank you.
I'm good. No, I mean I'm good as in I've got enough.
Carry on.
I thought you would message me. Yeah. So yeah, 2 birds with 1 stone. I thought to myself, right, get to see you. We can promote the show as well. And now, obviously, now's a key time because it is going on Amazon. The show, I think, because the way I see it is you've got like your Towies, and there's so many people that have come through that Towie route that have now made a hell of a lot of money. Like you've got
Tommy Mallett.
Millionaires that have come out of that show. And then you look at like London, and in terms of like the urban scenario, and we don't have that. And I just thought I didn't even know whether or not, to be honest with you, if there was a season 2, if I'd get involved with it. but I feel like the concept is a great thing. And like, if there is a season 2, like, who's next? What's coming next? A show in South London, people coming up and being able to, you know, showcase what they're doing. It's only positive, really. I mean, and I'd hope there was a season 2 actually, because
I'm sure there will.
I feel like it could be much better.
I'm sure there
than
will
the
be. To be
season
fair,
one.
when you first said it to me, I was surprised that
I was on
going to
it.
be involved. But
Yeah, it's not
then
me.
Seeing you, a piece of you in it, and seeing you, it makes sense. It makes sense. I think so. I think you're definitely. You need to be seen by a bigger audience.
And
You
also,
need-
I
your
felt
character,
like
and you've got character shines bright.
there are a lot of there are a lot of music people in the show, and so I think Lou brings a whole different element, because I don't like
Business.
the term boss bitch, but you're a boss bitch, and in what you're doing, it's like it's quite a male-led kind of industry, and you're excelling in that. So I think it's really important, because I think representation matters, and to see, you know, a woman of colour doing what you're doing is inspiration. You know?
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
I don't, you know, I mean, I am a singer, but also just to say, not all black women want to be singers. You know, some want to be property developers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, real
No,
shit.
that's
real
listen,
shit.
real shit. And now to see it put on camera is great. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I think I watched 1 and 2. One was a hard watch for me because of the skibber and all of that. That was the only reason.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Only
I saw
reason.
them clips.
Only reason.
I saw.
Oh, you saw the clip? You didn't see the whole
I've
thing?
not seen, because I've not
That's
watched the
what-
whole show, but on socials I've seen loads
Yeah.
of different.
R.I.P.
snippets
Skibber.
and,
Peace,
and-
Skib.
And can I just
R.I.P.
say,
Go on.
Sherry is one of the most beautiful
Big
people
her up, big
you'll
her up.
ever
Yeah.
meet.
Big her up.
I know, like, we watched the show and I was like, people that don't know you will think you're a miserable cow, like, from this show. She's
not.
actually really beautiful. She's really kind. She's so helpful. She's so gracious. And that's why I really hope we do get a season 2, so people get to see that side of her.
Yes.
you
Is
know?
Charlie going to be in season 2?
We don't know if season 2's happening.
Interrupted. See the balls of them.
I don't think Charlie will be in season 2. I
No.
don't think Charlie will be in season 2. But I believe there will be new
Charlie.
characters that will come into season 2 that will, so you won't miss
I don't,
her.
listen, I don't know you lot's people. I know Charlie.
Charlie,
innit?
yeah,
So
shout-
I'm
shout-
I'm just saying, I
know
don't
who
think-
Charlie is.
Charlie jumped in.
Yeah,
Yeah. I went to school with her, so.
But I'm saying there will be new characters.
Big
There'll be
her
new
up, big her
characters that will, you know, bring their own essences. So I don't think you'll miss her.
No.
So there'll be more people, different people coming
Yeah.
from there.
But she is a character, you know.
Yeah.
She's definitely entertaining.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see what's going on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it now. You lot got me.
Yeah,
when I
watch
get home,
it.
I'm gonna start putting it on when I get in the car. I wanna know.
What
Watch
the
it to find out what happened.
what the
I'm like,
passer is.
"Bruh,
And you
the
can
passer
binge
there?"
watch it because it's all on YouTube.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be like, where the passer there? Let me see what I've got.
When does it hit Amazon Prime? Say again to the people to know.
It's not on Amazon Prime yet. It'll be on there next week.
Next week.
But yes, it's on
That's
YouTube.
on YouTube as well.
Just put in
Yeah.
No Housewives or go into AF Films.
Yeah.
And it's there. Like, as soon as you put in No Housewives, it's the first thing that pops up.
that's
Because
dope.
everyone wants to be a housewife. But as soon as you say No Housewives, we pop up.
Yeah. That's it.
And then we're also on London Live every Sunday at 10 p.m.
Right.
Yeah.
That's dope. Okay. You've spoken before about you suffer with panic attacks at times.
Yes, I do.
Anxiety. Many people do. It's a very, very common thing nowadays. We're living in hard times. What made you be so free and so confident to speak about it so well? Because I think it's great that you do. I think it's great that you do, because a lot of people suffer in silence, especially in the black community. And stuff.
Yes.
I think black communities answer to everything is suffer in silence. So what made you speak?
So I'm an ambassador for Mind now.
Okay.
And Mind actually helped a family member of mine at a really kind of tragic time, and they really came through. And them being like a kind of free charity, I was just really impressed, and I always wanted to give back to them in some way. And then on my own journey of suffering from anxiety and having panic attacks, etc., when I first started having them, I didn't know what they were, and I actually thought I was going mad. And I was scared to tell anyone. I was like, kids are going to lock me up, you know, like, because I literally, that's how I felt about it. And what kind of really saved me was my best friend, Lorianne. She had a panic attack, but she's like a barrister and she's very like straight thinking. So she went straight to the doctor and said, this thing happened to me. And then the doctor gave her this leaflet. And then she said, oh, babe, this thing happened to me. This happened. And I was breathing and da-da-da-da. Because on the train. And then I read the leaflet and I was like, oh my God, that's what happens to me. Yeah. So just having that real kind of light bulb moment and just seeing how that just made me feel less alone, less scared, knowing that everyone suffers from these things. There's help that you can get out there. And then why would I not give that gift to other people? If you're just suffering alone, and I know like black people especially are very proud and they're very reluctant to ask for any kind of help or assistance in anything. So I just thought this is something I really need to talk on because it's really important. And your mind is a terrible thing to lose, man, because it's fucking scary. So yeah, I was just like, no, I need to speak on this.
It's courageous of you, and we're big on that. See, when we're in here, we talk a lot on like the struggles that we go through.
Especially black men, like black men.
Men don't talk very much.
We're big on that. We're big
and
on
black
that.
men, so that's big.
Yeah, we're big on like mental health and like we spoke about them kind of things because it's like people don't want to talk about it, but it exists, and sometimes and like the PTSD that a lot of the men struggle with as well through the things they've seen and don't really chat about it and don't even understand they're suffering from it.
And you need to hug and kiss each other. No homo, but you do.
It's like that. That's a
no, but you know what?
But you do.
No, but I'll be real.
But
I
you
feel
do.
like the hugging.
Do you know the
but
power of
I feel like us as black men now, we've got very
It
good at
instantly
communicating now.
distresses you. You know, like it's known. It's like
Now
scientific.
the brothers, we hug each other still. The kissing thing is a reach.
Not a lip syncing.
No, but why are we kissing though? In any form.
I will nudge and you know what, stronghold. But I feel like we're very good at communicating.
Now, Doug, man, don't just say we just.
All right,
we'll go hard.
You have to do it for at least 6
We'll go
seconds,
hard.
by the way. For it to
Yo,
work, you have to do it for 6 seconds.
You gotta hug each other. All right. I take back the kissing. I take back the
Don't
kissing.
slap a man on his back and just, yo, you good, yeah? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I agree with you. I agree with you.
Like more hugging.
I feel like communicating is key. Like I think, and that's what I feel like black men now, like 10 years ago, we wouldn't communicate. A lot of men are going through stuff, we keep quiet, but I feel like we're very opening up a lot now to communication.
And I also feel like I've had counselling, I've done life coaching. I think everyone should do it. I think everyone can benefit from it, and I think it's the best thing I ever did for my life, my mental health, my well-being, my happiness. Like literally, it was like I was wearing a coat with bricks in it, and I just took my coat off, and it's just mad.
But it was frowned upon, wasn't it?
Floating.
For a long time. Counselling was frowned upon.
It was.
And I've got some girlfriends that are in relationships where the relationship's gone bad and they've tried to convince their partner to do counselling. Their partner's not having it at all. And actually, that might be what they need or needed to get through. But I've done counselling as well. Well, in the show, you see me.
Well, babe, you went through a very harrowing experience.
Yeah, and I just think, gosh, it was the best thing ever. And
babe, if you didn't have
I've got my counsellor on speed dial. Like, it's money well spent. If you'd like to speak to somebody that's not, that's just, like not in your circle, you can just speak honestly, openly, and
I'm glad
about anything.
I'm glad for you that you did. Communication's key, you know, being
really
able to
important.
vocalise.
Can I just put a word in front of that though? Effective communication.
Yeah.
And when you do life coaching, they teach you how to communicate effectively.
Okay.
Because that is very important as well.
Because
Because certain man can be like, I'm just being honest, innit? But put some sugar on it, baby. You know,
There's ways.
ways.
Now, words can be effective. Listen, I'll tell you this. I'll say this to you on camera, yeah? You said something to me once that had a massive impact on me in general.
Really?
In a positive.
Go on.
In a positive.
Come on.
In a positive.
Yeah. I'm glad you remember loads.
I remember everything. You don't remember nothing.
Yeah.
I bumped into you. I'd been out. I bumped into you. I think it was, I don't know where it was. It might have been Beckenham. And you said to me, you was like, you look really well. You said, if you ever fell off, I'd be so upset.
I remember saying that.
Yeah. And it stuck with me in my head.
Yeah.
He was like, you've always been well put together. You've always been on point. If I ever bumped into you and you fell off, I'd be so upset. And I knew it came from her heart. Like it was very like, she would literally be upset if I fell off. And it meant a lot. I didn't say nothing at the time, you know, masculine shit. I was just like, But flipping in my heart.
So all of this, still looking well, you owe to me.
So still, calm down before I tell everyone what you owe to me. But yeah, go. But to this day, I remember it. It didn't really. I know why you're laughing, because you know what I'm talking. Yeah. So anyway, we move. But anyway, back to the script. Kelly, you started off dancing. You still got the moves.
Yeah. bad, but the knees are bad. But no, to be fair, so yes, I started singing and dancing when I was 3, and then I wanted to do like musicals and stuff like that. But because of my bad knees,
Right.
I had an operation when I was 12. I just pivoted into singing solely. Like I was like,
Blessing.
but I still danced until I was 21.
Yeah.
So I did like tap, modern, ballet, contemporary, street dance. I just love to dance. I still dance, of course. I dance, but I can't bend the knees too much.
That's okay. You don't need to. What do you think about music right now? Like right, I'd say you're known mostly from the garage, the garage world. But if you were to ask what kind of singer you were or what your niche was,
I'm a
with
soul
your
singer.
pocket, a soul singer, which is what I thought. What do you think of the state of not the state?
You said the right word.
That's why I was trying to back out of it quick. I'm leading you a certain way when I say like that. But yeah, go from there. What do you feel about it right now?
I acknowledge talent, and I'm not going to say there aren't any talented individuals out there, because there are. But I don't like a lot of the music, and that's how I know I'm getting old. Because I think, what is this fucking nonsense?
Yeah.
Half of the time, and it's mad. There's this little kid. Do you watch him on Instagram? His name's Chase. He's like 2.5. And he just he's American, he loves all old school music, like proper live music, like Luther Vandross, Prince, Michael, like proper old school music.
Yeah.
And the other day, his mum put on a song by, I think it was Pimp Panther, the boys are laying, the boys are playing. And normally little kids love that, because it's like, ding dong, ding dong. Yeah. And he went, his face screwed up, and he was like, turn it off! He's like, he hated it.
Yeah.
And then his mum put on some old school music, and then he was brocking out. And I was like, he's definitely like reincarnated old soul. Yeah. Because that's how I feel when I hear those songs. I'm not going to say they're not catchy, because they are, but I just think they're shit.
Yeah. So you feel like the scene's just not producing the...
Who do you
There's
like?
an odd tune
do
here
I like?
and there that
Say
you don't
Georgia
take,
Smith.
but
I do like Georgia Smith. I like Mahalia. I really like, what's her name? Thingy's daughter.
I know Nina Cherry's
daughter. Yeah. I love her new song that she's Cinnamon and Ginger, whatever, Ginger and Cinnamon.
She's good.
It's really beautiful.
I want to say her name, and I'm pissed.
Mabel. Yeah, I like her new stuff.
Yeah.
I think she's gone less pop and now gone into into her soul era.
Yeah.
There are loads of people that I like new people.
Who are you listening to right now, Lou? What's your bag right now?
do you know what? I am stuck in the
Jadakiss
past,
and them, man.
I think. Oh, Jada's music. Jada.
50 Cent of them, man.
Who am I listening? Do you know what?
Tough.
I listen to a lot of reggae. I don't know
As you should.
why.
Old school reggae or new school reggae?
Old school, really.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it.
I don't know
like me, I was listening to
why
some
or where
before I
that
came up.
comes from.
I like a bit of Kylie as well. It's Kylie Minogue. I love Kylie Minogue. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. I think I'm stuck in the past, really. I like Georgia Smith. I do like her music. I'm an R&B girl.
Talk to me
for
about some of the
sure.
stuck in the past, though. I like stuck in the past music, because I am as well going like what?
I listen to Berris on a Sunday whilst I'm doing my
Jeez,
housework.
don't gas me.
Honestly,
Love to
Sunday.
hear it.
Berris is on Sanchez, all them,
Sanchez.
Buju
Can't wait
even,
for the morning.
and I'm happy.
I love it.
Yeah.
And that's nice, because now when Jada's older, that's going to be part of her nostalgia.
Yeah, she knows. She knows.
Yeah.
She
Because
knows.
that's how Luther Vandross is for me. And on a Sunday, my mum would play reggae.
Yeah.
She'd love Luther. She loved, what's his name? Teddy Pendergrass.
Yeah.
So, when I hear them songs, it gives me
Yeah.
real, kind of childhood memories of my mum.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, spinning those records, innit? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They all had vinyl then, innit? You know?
Innit? When he used to scratch.
Yeah.
Right. Jump. Young people don't even know how easy they've got it.
Oh, mate.
Just instant music.
You said have just bare
Talking of
vinyl.
music, so I remember you came and you hand delivered me this
Hand-delivered,
album.
you know.
Yeah, you gave me
Mixtape,
your
mixtape,
album
mixtape.
mixtape.
You a rapper?
Yeah.
Mixtape.
I did my thing.
Do you
I
know
had a
what?
moment still.
That was a long time ago, but I feel like that was a really good mixtape. That was a wicked mixtape. I used to listen to
appreciate
it a lot, and I don't think that's just because we were friends. I feel like
A lot of people did.
You're-
Oh.
Is it online?
very talented when
Yeah,
you're
it would be.
rapper, and it was good. What happened? I know I'm not the interviewer here.
No, you can ask
But-
anything you want. You're here. This
yeah.
is a conversation.
I'm going to
You can
find
ask
it.
anything you want.
Send me the link. I'm going to find it.
No, you'll find me quick. You'll find me
Oh,
quick.
it's a really
You'll
good
find me quick.
mixtape.
It's not hard to find. Just
Is it on Bandcamp?
Go
It's on
YouTube.
YouTube.
YouTube. I got videos. Got big.
I'm going to put it on in the car on the way
Yeah,
home.
you got a lot of videos on
Been a
there and
while.
stuff. What it was, you know what it was with me, Louise? You know how I was living at the time? It was more just like an expression of that, and more that all the boys were going jail. So I was like, what can I do that's different? What can change the pattern of what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go and do this music thing and tell the guys when we come out, we're doing music.
Yeah.
It was literally that. And I'll be the guy at the front just because I'm the one here. It's not like I was passionate, like, oh yeah, I really want to be a rapper. It was more just that of like, so yeah, I did it. And the buzz was just quick. The buzz took off. People liked it. It got a good buzz. So yeah, it was more for fun than anything else. So I did it until I didn't feel to do it anymore, and then switched into other lanes. You know, you kind of like ain't seen me. You've seen me more recent than that.
Oh, of course I've seen you since then.
But I like that you asked me this on. It's a great question, by the way, because people will probably want to know the answer to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, great question. But yeah,
But I know you're doing a lot all the time.
Yeah, that's
I
always
think that's
been
one
my
of the things I always liked or respected about you. You're a man that's always got stuff going on. You're very productive, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're buying a house here, opening a gym here, doing this and that and that. So
I tried to be.
yeah.
I tried to be. But the music, was what it was. It was more for the team. It was
Let's
for
get you on the show, babe.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurial
Tell Andy to,
background.
tell Andy to
Honestly,
hit me
yeah,
up.
he does his thing.
Tell Andy to hit me up still.
And yeah.
Yeah, but no, I appreciate you.
You're
asking.
humble with it. You're not out there trying to floss and all this. And do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. But listen,
quietly
there's so
doing
many
your
people that
thing.
do so many things. I did my thing and I made an impact. Who is made an impact to? I'm appreciative of. Who we make an impact to with this, we're appreciative of. But I just always look bigger picture, like whatever. I'm happy to just be sitting here with like people that I get to sit with people like we do this, and we get to sit with people that I've been a fan of.
Yeah, 100%.
People that I want to sit down and have a conversation with. Someone like you that I've known for so many years. Must be 20 plus years.
Of
you see what I'm
course.
saying to you? So this is just enjoyable. Right now, arting right now is just about feeding my soul, doing things that feed my soul.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily monetary gains.
Yeah.
Monetary gains is
Like,
always
we've
great.
always said
but
it.
it's
It's
about
like
feeding
the show's
my soul.
therapeutic for us.
And that's what
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Like we get to sit down and chat about stuff and voice our own opinions about what we think and our beliefs in it.
100%.
And put it out there.
But what I will say
That's
about the music,
cathartic. It's just
but
like.
what I will say about the music, it's what made me be able to do this
Was it
and get
cathartic? I said it
cathartic. Yeah. I was thinking how you say
Cathartic. I
you
mix
mix
two words
lethargic
together. I
and
made a new
cathartic.
word.
Right.
I just nodded and agreed. You see it? I was like,
Yeah, that's the one.
Margaret, big word. No, but as I'm saying, doing that made it possible. That's how everyone comes through because they know me from that and I got relationships from that. So that's how I know all the guys that you might see come through. And a lot of them I got to know, which I didn't know because they weren't social media then, is they were big fans of what I did. So a lot of them hit me up and were like, yeah, I see what you're doing now. We're going to come up. We're going to come support. And that's how our guest list has been incredible, man. I have to be thankful and
Isn't it
grateful to all of them.
mad? Because obviously we've come from. I remember like being at school, and one of the girls when we did work experience, she went to British Telecom, and I remember talking about fibre optics and like the possibilities of it in the future. So we've come from like house, to now like your phone is everything, and then obviously how social media has blown up. Because obviously even when I started my career, it wasn't around.
Yeah.
So and it's just so mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think
100%.
there are certain people that know no other existence other than social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I think I mentioned it before, but I don't know. But it's like, I see my friend, he posted something on Twitter, and he was basically saying that his son's first computer is a PS5. But it was so mad because it got such a mad response. Because for us, like, you remember, we grew up like on the early, like the one little stick and the one button.
I had a Commodore 64,
Like,
and the games were like squares, like
it
was a square.
He's thinking, right, for my son, his first computer is a PS5. Do you know how crazy that is?
I had Daley Thompson's Decathlon, and he literally was a square with little arms.
Yeah.
Now graphics look like movies.
Yeah,
It's
100%.
mad, isn't
Crazy.
it? Technology.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we've
AI's
come along.
coming for us all.
Yeah, trust me.
Yeah, the singularity is supposed to happen in 2040.
What's that mean?
That's when AI supersedes human life as the number one.
Is it?
Yeah, as the number one kind of like
faster.
life
Yeah.
on Earth. Yeah.
To the point where they just don't need people.
Yeah. But I reckon it's going to happen before 2040. That's actually the first time I ever had a panic attack. I was watching Sci-Fi Channel, and I used to smoke weed back then, and I just finished smoking a spliff, and they were talking about the singularity, and they said it was going to happen in 2040, and I had a really bad panic attack. That was my first panic attack, and I never forgot it. But how AI is advancing, I reckon it's going to happen before then. So maybe like 2030. So we ain't got long, people. AI's coming. Be nice to your Alexa.
Yeah.
Word.
Or just dash it out.
Don't dash her out.
Just listening to everything.
That's why I got
Alexa
one in
might
my
have to
yard.
get-
You get
Alexa
me?
might have to get dash out.
Yeah, and all them electric car, like they're gonna control everything. So you have to stay analog, man. Stay
Yeah.
analog.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
stay out of them electric cars as well.
Stay analog and can't have all that. Oh yeah, it's on Bluetooth. Alexa, put me lights. No,
No, yeah.
just
Get
switch
up
on
and
your light
switch the light
yourself.
yourself.
You know what I mean? For Alexa,
You're
lock
still
you in the
spending
house.
cash though.
I was
Alexa,
just
look,
about
still
to say the
spending
same
cash.
thing.
I've got
I was gonna
loads.
say,
Actually,
and
I've got loads
support
of
the
cash.
cash.
No, I save cash.
Because that's
yeah.
the next thing.
You're
isn't
running
it?
in cash for.
That's how-
I've been trying to stick to cash.
I'll stay
Yeah,
for
me
cash.
Yeah.
too.
Save cash.
But it is hard now
very
because
hard.
there's a lot of places you'll go to and they don't even take cash.
But what you do is say, well, I've got no card. And you leave the money and you walk out. What are they going to do?
They've got to take it.
They've got to take it. What are they going to do?
Yeah.
Say she hasn't paid. What's the money there?
Yeah. See it there? Yeah, they've got to take it, man.
Spot on. Taking it back. What was it like the first time you went on Top of the Pops? Because that's a big deal them times there. Top of the Pops was a big deal. You remember Top of the Pops, Doug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what's mad?
Just trying to make you sound young and shit. You blew up the spot. I'd make you sound like you're.
Oh, yeah, no, I missed the boat there. I should have been like, what? Top of the pot?
They do have like Christmas specials though, don't they? They're Christmas specials.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking
See you
about.
at Christmas. Yeah, go on.
But yeah, that as a kid, that was like on my bucket list. So I also, do you remember Smash It's Poland's party?
Nah,
I
that
always
one,
wanted to go on that.
That one I don't know about.
Yeah,
That one. I remember that one.
It's a little bit like I think what the Jingle Bell Ball is now.
Yeah.
But I never got to do Smash It's Poland's party. But like Smash It's Poland's party, Top of the Pops was on my list. I got to do Top of the Pops twice, and it's mad because I was doing The Secret, but I didn't realize I was doing The Secret. So I was just like really focused. I had tunnel vision for my career. And so when things started popping off, whilst they were amazing and fantastical, I was like, yeah, this is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to happen. So yes, whilst I was on Top of the Pops and I was like, I'm on Top of the Pops, I was just like, yeah, but this is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. That's a big
Yeah.
like, moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What was the song that you?
So I did a little bit of Loving, which was my first single.
Yeah.
And then I did My Love
Yeah.
on there as well, yeah.
Come on, 2 big hits on there.
Yeah.
Man. You know what I'm
They
saying?
both come in at number 8. And like, I
Yeah.
think the first one we did 180,000 and the second one 220,000.
Amazing numbers.
Yeah.
This is when people had to physically go to the store to go and
To
buy.
buy
it.
it.
Yes,
This
they
is
did.
I mean, you've made the
What was
effort.
the record
You
shop called
wanted to.
again?
Tower Records,
Tower Records.
HMV.
HMV.
Yeah.
And your music transcends like different, all different groups. So I could be at work and people know your music, people that are like 9 to 5 type people. Do you know what I mean? A lot
It's
of
a good night
people-
out, babe. It's a good night out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
It wasn't just, it was not just garage, was it? Like in the garage scene.
Well, the originals were like
Much
pop
bigger
soul
than-
R&B
yeah.
as well. So, they came from there. And then I went to Twice as Nice and I fell in love with garage and I begged my label to do garage remixes. And
Oh,
it was
is it? Is
Yeah.
that come about then, yeah?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
best thing I ever did for my career. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Without knowing, I just wanted to catch a vibe.
Yeah.
Probably helped
That's
them
it.
out as well by giving that little gem there. That's what I mean. Sometimes they don't really know what's going on. The labels, a lot of the time, they don't really know.
They're
always
clueless.
need
They're
someone to
businessmen.
tell
They, a
them.
lot of them aren't even musical beings. They're just soulless when it comes to music.
Yeah.
Yeah, numbers and figures.
Yeah. All right. As we start to wind things down, we spoke a lot to Kele. We're going to talk to you a little piece now. What do you want out of this process that's going on?
What, with the show?
Yeah, with the show. Let's be clear. You've got a whole career going on already. You both do your own thing regardless. You've got a whole career going on. But as far as taking a step into the limelight, how far are you looking to go with this?
So
Or are
I'm
you still
really
like
not.
1 foot in?
Definitely. Like, I've spoken to people and they've said to me, you need to get somebody on your social media. Your social media is shit. I'm like, I don't really like social media, to be honest with you. I'm not really that bothered. What am I trying to do?
Yeah.
And am I trying to get some brands to promote? And am I really trying to make money out of this? Not really. Like I said, it was never a strategic move for me. I kind of fell into it. And I'm so busy at the moment with work and actually that we've got developments going on and then I've got other stuff happening that I'm not really thinking about it, to be honest
It's
with
feeding
you.
your soul. It's fun, like what we did, what I
It's
discussed
been
earlier.
some
I think when you've got a
Sometimes.
life going on,
Yeah.
you're not relying on this thing.
At
It's like
all.
if it goes well, great. If it doesn't, great. It's just like
No,
I'm still doing my
Yeah.
thing.
That's how I look at it with both. That's how I look at
Yeah.
it with both of you. It's just enjoyment, and you just see what goes. You see, throw it, see if it sticks against the wall. You see what goes on. But no, with you, anyway. Listen, very proud of everything that you're going on with and how the woman that you've become. Still, I say it on camera. This is documented now, so I want it to be out there forever. I'm very proud of the woman that you've become. I've known you a long time, since you used to have your collars up on the jeans jacket and that.
Oh yeah.
Remember? Them way there, Doug. You remember them girls that used to put the collars up? Like early tea. So to see the woman you've become, to see all the things you've accomplished and how hard you've worked and everything you've done, I'm very proud. And all these other stuff is just extras, but it's good for more people to see you and see your, like, you lot's beauty and you lot's character and you lot's soul. Just put it out there more and let more people glorify you.
And like I said,
It's
especially
like,
because
you
of
know
what
I
she
mean?
does, I think that kind of representation really matters. Do
Very
you know what I
important.
mean?
Very important for them to see, you know, black women doing certain things, you know, beautiful black women as well, I can say, you know. Get me, Doug. Say something before people put all on me right now. Say something.
Yeah, here we're gonna put me on the spot, like, because we talk freely in there, and it's like, yeah, Dougie, say something. Now I'm gonna be like, yeah, so, yeah, like, thank you for coming down and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nah, but he's right. Nah, it's beautiful to see that you guys are doing your thing, and like, even like yourself, Kelly, like, you know, all these years, like, and just like evolving with the game, innit? Like, and allowing yourself to stay relevant, and you know what I mean?
I try.
You know what I mean? Even
I know some people think of me as a has-been, and they can fuck off.
Nah, but no.
No. Some people I never was.
I'll be honest, like, this is it.
You're definitely not has-been.
you know what? I've seen, because it's like, I've seen you pop up at events, I've seen you pop up and things.
Yeah.
And I think it's, like, it's dope that the industry and even like the culture like fuck with you heavy, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? So regardless of what people think, listen, you could be doing the best things in the world and someone's gonna have something bad to say. So who gives a fuck? Innit? Like,
And
the main
people
thing
need-
is you're here, you're still doing it.
And people need to respect
like
the
yourself.
pioneers. That's a big thing.
I
because
think I don't think we do that as much in this country. Like we don't really, like, all these young people that are out now, they don't even know who laid the path for them, who laid the foundation.
Exactly.
I know my foundation. I know my Misha Parises. I know my Soul to Soul.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I know my loose ends.
Janet
I
Kay.
know who laid the black path for me.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
let
I
them
know
know.
who to pay homage to. I know who was told no niggers in here, and they went in there, so I can go in there. Do you
Yeah,
know what
right.
I mean?
Yeah,
So but they don't. These young people don't know the foundation, which is unfortunate for them.
It's the too cool, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Too cool to like let people know
Let's
what
try and
really
enlighten
real, you know?
some of them. Let's try and enlighten some of them. But yeah, it's been great having you both here. I'm very appreciative.
Thank
of
you for
coming to
having
us.
us.
Yeah.
Thank you so
come
much
on.
for having
No, I
us.
really appreciate
There's no
it.
housewives in
No
this
housewives and
town.
stuff. Big up AF Films, big up
Yeah.
Andy, big up all the
All
girls.
the girls.
And yeah, it's
you
on
can Check it
YouTube.
out on Amazon from next week.
Yeah,
and at the
Amazon
moment,
Prime. Yeah,
YouTube. Please check it out.
And every Sunday, guys, on London Live.
yeah.
We'll be
Yeah.
watching it.
No
We'll be
housewives
watching.
in the South.
We'll be
This
watching.
week
Yeah.
We'll be watching.
Thank you,
You
thank
might see
you.
Doug in season 2.
I might pull up.
Yeah.
We're going to get you both in, don't worry.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. We'll see it. Anyway, it's been a great having you here. Pastor the Hustler, Big Dougie Doug, Louise Hibbert, and Kelly LaRock.
Come on.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Bless you.
Bye.